Hello everyone, I'm Linnea from the Pearl Lemon PR team, and today we're going to talk about how to use Haro, otherwise known as Help Reporter Out. So the first thing you want to do is you want to click I'm a source. And then you're going to be greeted with these rules. So the one thing that you want to know is the frequency of the emails. You will receive 3 emails every single day from Monday through Friday. There are no emails on the weekends, and queries can be based on who is sending them out. So sometimes you might receive them on the holidays, but if there's not enough journalists asking for them, then it might skip some days. But generally speaking, it's going to be Monday through Friday at 5:35 a.m., 12:35 p.m., and 5:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So then, there's some other rules that you might want to be aware of that you can go through and read. Otherwise, you can click Sign Up. And here you will fill out the information: your first name, last name, email, phone number, country, company, password, and your annual revenue. The annual revenue is your company's earnings, not your salary, but your company's earnings. If you're a freelancer, then it might be different for you, but generally speaking, you want to put in your company's earnings. But I already have an account, so we're not going to go through that. So we're just going to go in and hit login, and we're going to be greeted here. So you want to be in the source mode when you use Haro. And you want to make sure that source is checked off. Now, if you are wanting to send a Haro request, then you would actually hit reporter. But, I'm not a reporter, so I'm just going to click source. So then you fill out the information that you want, and make sure that it's filled out. I mean, you can fill out as many as you want, but the most important part is your email address, and then down here. Haro has a number of different email services that you can sign up for. You can go for the Master Haro, which just gives you everything. Or you can also check off these individual things, like general, travel, business, finance, lifestyle, and fitness, and depending on what you check off will also result in a very different amount of emails. So, for example, in the morning, evening, and afternoon, you receive generally 1 email if you have the Master Haro. But depending on how many you have checked off, you receive more emails. So because I have Master Haro checked off, as well as high tech, general, and travel, then I will receive at least 4 emails. So it's going to look something like this. You're going to receive an email that looks like this. So you have a series of emails, and you can see that there's this one here that says Monday afternoon edition. That one is the Master Haro. So that includes every single query that is sent out through the day. You can also fine tune it so that you only receive like business and finance, high tech, lifestyle and fitness, general, travel, and UK. Sometimes it can be easier to sort through emails, but generally speaking, you can mess around and figure out what will work best for you. So anyways, when you get an email from Haro, all you have to do is click on the email and find a query that works for you. There's a whole bunch of different queries. You can do Control F and find a specific thing that you're looking for, and you can find a query that will work best for your clients or your business or whatever else. So let's just say, for example, I have a client who would be interested in doing a Valentine's Day thing. So I can read the query of what they need. So they want jewelry, they want jewelry candles, So let's just say, you know what, I want to accept. So all you would have to do is click this link right here, and it'll open the email, and you can send it directly to the journalist. And if the time is expired, it won't work. So what you want to do is be cautious of the deadlines. Generally speaking, you want to make sure there's at least 24 to 48 hours before you send the email. Because, especially if you have specific clients or experts that need a comment on questions, you want to make sure that the journalist's time is spent well. It's very easy to get on the ban list for journalists, but it's also very hard to get on the good list for journalists. So you want to make sure that the pitches that you send are the best that it can be. And you also want to make sure to follow the rules that Haro has in terms of how to respond to their queries. You don't want to send emails that are irrelevant to your brand, because that is what will get you into trouble. So generally speaking, that is how you use Haro, and I hope this helped. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment them down below.